basically
It's
it.
not just presidential debates because
Yeah,
Oh
there's
crap!
elections in.
Guys, guys,
Oh,
guys, lights.
Oh god.
I just thought of something too.
We brought together 6 people who support voting in elections.
I 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 support voting in elections.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. This is Odd One Out.
Okay, so let's start with like one by one. I'm sorry if I'm taking the lead. So let's just like start by like one on one. Why would you all think that voting is important, or why would us would think it?
I mean, I think voting is important because you get to decide on what you want for America and stuff. It's just for if you want, yeah.
So you think that most of voting for like America is like safety to make America's like
You make a choice, like make decisions. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, firstly, I had to go in and try to say my opinions to others about why voting is probably great for other countries and other people because we get to vote on who we want as a president, what we decide the laws, and we also decide other things.
Oh, I think I get what he's saying. He's saying it's important because it's an American tradition.
Yeah, so it's like American division. Yeah, I would have to agree.
Because I think voting is important because like during these times right now we need like some people who can help governments the America so we can actually have safer lives during the years and having safer opinions or abilities to do stuff like work and stuff. CBTV, I think it was him because even though he he couldn't talk in the VC, he was still suspicious, not even talking a lot. So honestly, and that goes back to what my strategy was. I really think he wasn't even playing a part of like the game and helping us like figure out who the mole was. So it clearly might have been CBTV.
We need to vote in election because we need someone to lead the country and make decisions in and outside of the country.
I mean, you seeing what Trump has done to America so far.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we all know what happened. Yeah.
Trump was
Okay,
like.
can I just be real though? Like during this talk, okay, never mind.
CBT is like it is important because it decides who's going to decide the rules for the next few years and if they could make the country great again.
In the Constitution, it does say we the people, and we the people need to represent and vote for what we want because we are what made America how it is. I took a lot of like history classes and I remember a lot of them, so I was hoping to use like my background of like America monarchy to hopefully have people believe me because hopefully I sounded smart.
Voting can't help get greater to America than to what happened with America and British. Because like during the American Revolution, America tried to get freedom from the British so they can actually live their lives like through like voting and democracy and Republicans and Democrats, like etc.
I think voting is really important, especially when presidential debates happen because you get to decide on which we decide on who wants to be the leader to our country, and they choose like what to do. So I think we decide on what we want for the country, and yeah, that's basically
It's
it.
not just presidential debates because
Yeah.
Oh
there's
crap!
elections in.
Guys, lights.
God.
I didn't have the greatest explanation. I'm not American, and it was going to be quite tough for me to persuade him.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we gotta be fast on this. So
we got
Are we doing
to
this?
So okay, so let's go like one by one. Who do you think if it wasn't CBT? I can't say it. Okay, CBT.
Oh
BTV.
my god.
If
I
it's
have no
not
idea what you said.
BTV, yeah. If it wasn't CBTV, who do you think it would also could be?
It would be
Like put in like the
both.
online or something.
Isn't it putting
I
someone on the
think it could
spot?
be like Dragon
Uh,
Girl.
I'm offended. I was about to say something right before
yeah,
the round ended, okay, about the district
yeah.
elections and
Let
how
her
that's
Yeah.
speak.
important.
Yeah, let her
Because,
speak. I
like,
was supposed to say.
yeah,
Let her,
because no one let me speak. Like, the
let her
district and the
speak.
county elections, like,
Like the
those are the most
districts and
important, especially
the
because if we
state.
live in that
Yeah.
specific county or district, because we're,
Yeah.
it's over?
Jesus.
Wow,
We're
it's already
Already?
over? Dang.
Jesus.
ABC was talking too much and not letting Dragon speak.
I was more suspicious for Dragon Girl. She was very suspicious for me.
I kept talking to the others, and honestly, that would be one of the roles of the mole that could have happened. They probably just like thought I was the mole because I kept talking.
If you believe that the mole is still in the square and you wish to continue the game, hold up the card with your name on it.
Okay, Dragon speak. You didn't get to go.
Okay, thank you. As I was saying, I said not only the presidential election is important, I'm talking about the district and the county elections because based on where we live, that's where we're going to get like the most use out of. So like depending on who we vote for like our school board or like anything involving in our district, that's going to affect us more than like somewhat the same, I guess, of how the presidential election will affect us because that's affecting us directly.
Yeah, like
You
practicing as a
practice
class
voting?
because sometimes at my school there's a voting booth over there for people who want to come in and vote who they want, like as president or something.
At
So it was
my
a
old high
good
school, we
practice
didn't.
though because
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it was a good practice though. But but if you're like 18, you get to vote.
I know my
So
old high school is like they do like a sign up for voting, and we had like class
Mhm.
presidents, and I was a class president. So
yeah.
if that says
Okay.
something, then
I was suspicious at George at first because I could barely hear him and I think he was murmuring stuff that I didn't heard or something.
Okay. My middle school did like voting and like during 2016, like during lunch, like when we like done ordering food, we put up in our vote for who we want up for president.
I mean, we don't really practice voting, but my mic was muted and people thought that I was the mole all along. And yeah, should have turned on my mic.
If you believe that the mole is still in the square and you wish to continue the game, hold up the card that has your name on it.
Yeah.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you three split the grand prize. If the lights turn red, it means that the mole is still in the square and they win all of the cash.
Yes,
And
yes,
we did
yes, we did
it!
it.
Hey, way!
Yes, we did it. Yes.
No one's shocked. No one's shocked.
Stop. You
I'm
talk too much.
not
Stop
really.
Oh my
talking.
god, I didn't know
Shut up.
ABC was one. Oh my god.
The problem was
I knew it was
I didn't know. Oh
I
my
kept
god.
Stop
Oh.
bullying
I
people.
kept I was like,
I was surprised because I thought ABC was making more sense to me about the voting.
I wasn't surprised. I mean, since the first round, I sort of thought that she was the mole.
one time when I went with my mom to vote, and I literally just like saw like people arguing in line about like voting and stuff and who they are gonna. So basically a pastime event. I always like scarred. I think I don't know if I remember, but someone got hurt during the voting when it was there, and I was like, okay, well, this is exactly why America is not doing great as of now.
Yay!
Woo!
Come on, boys!
Yeah,
Let's go! Why?
Believe in others, and we know how much people can lie and just become fake stories. I mean, people can tell lies whenever they want, and I wasn't on this occasion.
If I think someone's ever lying to me, I can always just see if they have a nervous tick or if they're like talking really fast, and possibly they could be lying to me.
I really enjoyed just talking and trying to figure out stuff and so on, and I had a great discussion with other people.
It was truly a blast having to know people more and having to trust someone. Sometimes you just cannot trust.
I think I approve upon that from the last episode I was in, that I did get a chance to speak in a few more times, I believe.
Learn about our responsibilities, as we're probably going to be adults in the future, and we're actually probably going to be adults in the future. But it basically is just to learn from a perspective that you need to vote for at least for some of your responsibility, and help vote for people who you want to lead in America and who wants to be in the government.
If you don't defund the police, they're just going to keep doing what they do. But if you defund them, it'll actually, make them more motivated to do better, instead of just going around doing whatever they want to do.
I support defunding the police.
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 One is a liar, or is there more?